Hey guys, welcome to a very special second episode this week for you guys of the DrunkNerds podcast. This is episode 472 for everybody. I'm Tyler. Joining me is Gables.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing a very extra special episode. Sorry for my voice, still recovering from COVID, but doing the best I can here. Uh, anyways, we are doing this is a special episode we're doing here. We're using what's called fantasycritics.games. It is a fantasycritic.games rather. It is a it's like fantasy football but video games. So basically, how it's going to work is um, it's like you would do in a fantasy football thing where we draft games, we pick games, but we don't have weekly matchups or anything like that. This is a year long of thing we're going to be doing, and we get points based on how well it reviews. So it uses OpenCritic because OpenCritic is the one that created it,
Mm-hmm.
and the way it works out is anything above or below 70, that's how many points you get. So if say game comes out, gets to 82 points,
Mm-hmm.
Gables drafted that game, he gets 12 points. Uh, so 70 is the average. So if a game comes out and it gets 60, it has a 63 average, Gables loses 7 points. So the way it works for us um, is we're each going to draft 20 games today. But we have 32 slots, so we're going to have 12 games that we can add at any point we want to throughout the year.
Mm.
Um, but the key is though, you can't just keep adding and dropping games whenever you want. Once a game comes out, if it's on your roster when the game releases, or when the reviews come out, you can no longer drop that game. So if it comes out and it's a 52, you're stuck with it. You can't just drop it. Uh, we do have a limit on how many games you can drop. So we have it set up. If a game gets delayed to next year, you can drop those whenever you want.
Right.
But we do have limits on uh, if you can if a game. Wait, I can't remember how it worked out exactly. But we have like you could drop 3 games off your list at any point for any reason. We do have that. So if you can only, so you got to be safe about it, where you don't want to be just drafting all the big games if they're not confirmed for dates or potentially could be delayed for next year.
Right.
So it's kind of a big balance of how do you want to go for the big swings here, or do you want to play it safe with games you know are going to come? Do you want to go big on games that could be a boom or a bust? Uh, do you want to, like I said, you want to draft that game that's slated to come out, in holiday 2022, but very easily could be delayed to next year. Because if you draft, because any game that we draft, we are stuck with no matter what. We
Yes,
cannot drop.
absolutely.
We cannot drop those. I forgot to mention that. The games that we pick up after the draft, we can drop those if they get delayed.
Okay.
So that's the big thing here. Is like, so whatever we draft, we're
Ah.
stuck with for the year. So that's gonna help prevent us from like, oh, I'm gonna go for this big game or that big game, this big holiday game, because we don't know if it's gonna be eligible. We don't know if it's gonna come or not. If it gets delayed next year, then that's just 0 points you get. Um,
Mm.
so it's all about how big you want to take like, okay, this game's probably gonna be a 78, or like a 70s kind of game. I could be safe and get that, or I could go for the game that's probably going to be like a 90, but might not come out this year. Uh, and then also we do have to like bid on these games that come out. There are games in there that are not technically announced, but games that are heavily rumored
Right.
are in there. So like a Star Wars Fallen Order 2 is in there. Uh, things like that. We are allowing like expansions are going to be part of this. Remakes are a part of this. But like a remaster and director cuts are not eligible to be downloaded or to be drafted. So like, I don't know, say they just do like a remaster of, I don't know, let's just say Captain Toad, like that's not eligible. But if they did like a full blown remake of like Resident Evil 4, or that's a better example, Resident Evil 4 HD remaster comes to PS5, that's not eligible. Resident Evil 4 remake is eligible. So stuff
Mhm.
like that. Anything that's already out on like early access is not eligible, and anything that's already released in other countries is not eligible. So like say like Persona 6 was already out in Japan but not here, that's not eligible.
Right.
So stuff like that. So that's how it's gonna work. Uh, Gables gets to start. I
Yes.
feel. Did we cover everything? Did I miss anything? Is that the
Mm.
gist of it?
I believe that's what. I think that's what we've already covered stuff. I
Mm,
think we've already got the mainline things out of the way.
okay, cool. All right. So then, well, Gables gets to go for. I don't know if it's a snake draft or not. Snake draft would be that like
I'm not
whoever will.
sure.
We'll find out. We'll just figure out how the order is as we go. So, but it's your turn. So, so we had to make a publisher name.
Yes,
So Gables' publisher name is Super Monkey Games, and mine
Suplex
is
Monkey.
Suplex. Yeah, Suplex Monkey Games. Sorry, and mine is Bismarcky Games. So that is mine. So rest in peace, Bismarcky. But Gables, go ahead.
Oh yeah, decisions.
Yeah,
I mean,
you get a big. You got the field is entirely yours here.
yes, it is. And quite honestly, it's going to be a tough one because this first page, there's a lot of games I could potentially see being above that 70 mark. And
Yeah.
so, which,
Oh, and you can't on the watch list here. You can't add games to it. If you click select,
yeah.
it'll add it to your watch list.
Oh, okay. So I'd add it to the watch list. Select draft game. Okay, I've got that. So the first one I'm going to go with is Elden Ring.
Okay. Okay. So I wonder how this. I don't know how this is gonna work. If like it's gonna tell me whether or not you draft. Do I have to update the page?
I think you
Have you
may have to
select?
update it.
Have you selected?
Yeah, I've selected it. I'm just trying to.
All right. Did you click? Sorry guys. We're this is
Yeah,
literally our first time doing it. So,
I'm
all
going to go
right.
for the refresh the page here for me. It
Do
says
you have to
it's
go to? Okay. Well, did you select it on watch list or did you draft it though?
okay. I think I may have done it on the watch list accidentally.
Yeah.
So I'm
You
going to
got. I
go
think you got to go.
draft games,
There you go.
search
Yeah.
game. Like I, that's it's funny because I guess I was with that.
Okay.
So let's just go Elden Ring, search
Okay.
game, and select.
All right.
Selected image provided, and oh, that's right. Draft game. Hey, I was missing one feature.
There you go. Okay. Yeah. So it told me there. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right. So yeah, here you go. Draft game. All right. Show me top available games here. All right. So I like this is cool. So it does have like it shows like a watch list. You can put games like you would in Fantasy Draft where you can like add these games into your like you can add players into your like watch list you want to keep an eye on.
Yeah,
You know, kind of see where they're going. And you can actually sort this by like release date. You can as
yes, you can.
well, and it'll show you if games are available or eligible or not. Ooh, so where do I want to go on this one, Gables? Where do I want to go?
You can go in
Ooh,
multiple
cause
different ways in this one.
yeah, cause it's God, you know, cause yeah, you're like the field is open here. Like, do I go for like the home runs? Do I play it safe? You know what, Gables? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play it safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Horizon Forbidden West.
I knew you'd go for that one.
So yeah, I gotta go with my girl Aloy. So yep. So first round in, Gables got Elden Ring, and I got Horizon Forbidden West. So
Oh yeah, it's
two
starting
games
off
coming
pretty
out
strong.
fairly. Both those games coming out about a month.
Oh, and let's see. Should I go for the refresh?
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, so it is a snake draft, so I get to go again.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
all
Did
right. So
check? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, it is a snake draft thing. So
yeah.
it
So
says
then
for Horizon
after
from the West, so it's your turn again.
yeah. So then I after I go this time, you'll be able to go twice. So
Okay.
okay. Ooh. This is man. Okay. So it feels like the easy shit's out of the way here, Gables.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for at least the big games that are coming early this year. Because that's what sucks. Is like the first quarter we know a lot was coming, but I feel like a lot of those games are like, you know, those could be anywhere. Those could be like 7.5s. They could be 8.5s. But I don't feel like there's no like surefire nines coming out the rest of this year, or at least that's dated. Boy, yeah, I'm looking. I got an order by release date. It's not looking great. Oh boy. Uh, okay. You know what, Gables?
What?
I'm just gonna do it. Am I gonna do? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go with. This is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. You know. I really thought it'd be like, oh, this the first 5-6 rounds would be easy, but it's not.
No.
Oh boy. You know what? I'm just yeah, fuck it. Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Okay.
I don't feel great about it. I
Okay.
feel like that very easily could be like, because it sucks because like you want to go for the games that are like surefire like 85s or higher, and I don't know. The problem is though is so few things are dated right now. Uh, but I feel like Pokemon Legends Arceus could. I don't think it's good. That game's gonna come out and be at worst a mid 70s, but
Yes. Yes.
it's definitely like it has the big time potential of being like that like a Breath of the Wild type where it's just gonna be in the 90s. So I gotta go for it. That's what you gotta go for in the beginning rounds. You gotta go for the big boomer bust shit.
All right. So if I'm gonna go boom or bust,
Oh.
I might as well have to go with the mainstay. And this is gonna be the one which is not guaranteed to release this year, but
Oh, you doing it all right? We're going for it already?
absolutely. Okay, draft game. Yes, Breath of the Wild 2.
All right. Wow. Okay. I didn't know if that'd be. I thought that'd be something I could like pick up later. For I was gonna like that was gonna be like my first one I'd bid on if we didn't draft it because I did not think it'd be drafted already.
Alrighty. And then top available games. Hmm.
All right.
And I'm gonna go with God of War Ragnarok.
God damn it, Cable! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
Well,
God damn it! I hate this fucking game.
we've barely been like 5 minutes in, and all of a sudden you're hating it.
I'm already mad. You're taking all my shit. I scared the shit out of my dog. I'm so sorry, Lou.
Poor Louie.
He's like, what is happening? Oh my god, you son of a bitch.
Well, it's snake draft, so it's like, of course, it's gonna be a battle of the top one.
I didn't know you'd do it already. You did it. Oh my god. Now I don't want these games to come out. I can't. You ruined the year for me.
That's the thing. If these games don't come out and stuff, it's a big risk and reward because they could be delayed out, especially Breath of the Wild 2.
God damn it. You're already going to buy these games on day one, then not play them. I already know it. And that's going to piss me off. And then now you're going to get points for them because they're going to come out now and you're going to do really well.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Whew.
I am so sorry, Louis. Oh, boy. I swear, I think he might have pooped his pants. He doesn't have pants. I don't know why I said he pooped his pants. Okay. Well, fucking asshole.
Oh. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna do Gran Turismo 7.
Okay.
It's coming out in March. Even if it gets delayed, it's only gonna be maybe another month or two.
Well, yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, those games usually review pretty well.
Absolutely.
I just my only concern though is like Forza Horizon 5 came out to so much fanfare that I wonder if that game's gonna get dinged because it's. I don't think that game's gonna be anywhere near as good as Forza Horizon 5. So people might ding it harder because of that. All right, let's move on here. Something. All right, so I have that. It's my turn again.
Okay.
Ooh. Shoot, that's a. Ooh. These are so. Oh my god. This is not looking like a very good year, Gables. There are so many games that are like already.
There's so many that you feel like that are on the cusp of, oh God, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this going to be actually above a 70? It is not.
Well, and it's like, because like so few things are like, so many games have 2022 as a release year, but we don't even have like a timetable for them coming out. I'm just gonna do it. Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Okay.
I think, like I don't know. It's just at this point like, these are surefire games coming out.
Right.
So I know, and these worst case scenario, these are going to be like mid 7s.
Right.
But potentially could be in the 8s. So.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
You might beat me on home runs, but That's why I always call you're the Jason Giambi of video game predictions, Gables.
Jason
Uh,
Giambi, either it's a home run or it's a strikeout.
Gables is going to be like, you look at Jason Giambi in the box scores. He had 5 at bats. He struck out 3 times, but he had 1 home run. So that's
That's
the
fairly accurate, actually.
that's Gables. He's going to strike out twice. He's good, but he's going to fucking hit
Oh,
1 2-run home run. Uh, yeah. So all right, Gables, you got 2 more shots. You got 2 more turns in a row.
alrighty.
Fucking find a way to ruin my life again.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's like I'm just looking at some of the ones on the close towards the end. Like on page 10 all the way up through like
Oh yeah.
5. Because it's like you go through like the first couple of pages and you're thinking to yourself like, oh God, yeah, maybe, maybe not. Open critic stuff. It's gonna be this and that. Hmm. Hmm. Possibly. Not sure.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah, this was no kidding. It's like the first couple of picks. Now I'm starting to have a little bit of check. Okay, maybe this, maybe that. Is that going to be over a 70? Is it not?
I feel pretty decent about most of these on here being like, and this is only, and the games on here are not, these aren't the only games that you can select. You can search in there for more,
Well,
but
yeah, yeah, I understand that. I'm just trying to think of like what else I can do for that stuff. That's kind of crazy. All right, I'm gonna have to choose a couple of different games here. So for the first one, yeah, I'm just gonna go off and do it. I'm gonna go with some left field here, and I'm gonna do triangle strategy.
okay, okay, I understand that. It's
I
smart,
feel
smart
like
choice.
I feel like this is the type of game that has good quality put behind it. Octopath Traveler was received favorably. It was definitely a harder type of game. I kind of feel like this kind of falls in the same range.
Hmm.
Now, for the second one, no, that's not going to release this year. Oh, I can go by release dates too. That's
Yeah,
right.
I recommend that one. That's what I'm kind of looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it's a lot harder. It drops real fast.
It definitely does drop real fast because
Man,
it's
this is
like
harder than I thought it was gonna be.
because the first thing I was looking at is like, okay, it's like you have Starfield, but that's not going to release this
Yeah,
year.
I feel like that's like I'm like 60% positive it hits that date,
Right.
but not this early. Like you're going for the
No.
big swings, and if like God of War and Zelda, if one of those two hits, you're sitting pretty. I feel like if those live up to the hype, but like if you get one of the two, I think you're good. You're golden. But it's like that's one like that very likely could not hit this year, but also very likely could not be very good. So it's like that's one of those ones you don't want to take like a big swing on for a game that's got the you can like God of War Ragnarok, Breath of the Wild 2,
Yeah.
you can those games will come out 90 plus on Open Critic easily. We know that. You could take that to the bank. But the
Hmm.
only thing is we don't know is if it's coming out this year. But that's yeah. When you don't know if that game's gonna be good or if it's gonna make this year, yeah, that's too tough of a call this early. Like maybe round 18, not round
Oh
5.
God, yeah, no shit. Okay, maybe I should just take another approach with this. No, no, no. Mm. All right, it's gonna take me one more minute.
Okay.
Jeez. I know for the listeners, it's gonna be kind of like on the edge of their seats. It's like, hey, it's like, come on, what's going on here? Come on, hurry it along, hurry it along. Like, well, we do have a little bit of time here, and I'm trying to at least get something that's somewhat decent. It's like I'm thinking, okay, for the ones this month, should I do that? Should I not?
Yeah, yeah. It's like I said, it's always tough because like, do you want to go for the swings or do you want to take like the do you want to go for the risk? Do you want to go for like the ones that could be a 80 or it could be a fucking 72? Like, yeah, it's like, do you want to just like nickel and dime? Kind of like an offense. Like if you're like a play in football where it's like, do you want to go for the big home run throw where you 50-yard bomb, or you take that easy 6-yard dump off to the running back?
Mm, yeah, yeah, I understand that. You know what? I'm gonna go with. Come on. Well, that's a fairly recent one, but nah, no, I'm gonna be against that one. It's gonna be taking a little bit too much longer. I'm gonna instead go with A Plague Tale Requiem.
God damn it, you son of a bitch. Okay, that was on my list.
I thought about
All
doing.
right.
I thought about like the last one before. Then I'm thinking, no, I am not confident that could be over 70.
Okay. Okay. Um. So. All right. So I'm gonna take Forspoken. That's coming out May 24th.
Okay.
Um. I don't know. That game. I don't think it's gonna do badly. Uh. But I don't think it's. Why is it taking so long to load here? Uh. I think the game's gonna come out. It's gonna do fine. I don't.
Okay.
I hope that'd be awesome. I hope I've got it pre-ordered. I'm looking forward to it. I think the game looks like it could be excellent, but who knows? We've seen games like that look excellent before and not in the past and not be excellent. Um, so what do I want to do here next? I'm gonna sort by release date here. I made a I recommend Gables like do a like make your watch list, like
Yeah.
build a, like put like I put a bunch of games on my watch list, and that's kind of where I'm going with them now.
Okay.
So that kind of helps narrow it down the field too for me. Uh, so I got Forspoken. I get to go again. You know what? This one's coming really soon, but I'm gonna take a chance. It's coming to Game Pass day one. We talked about it on the last episode.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Rainbow Six Extraction.
Okay. You're gonna go Rainbow Six
So
Extraction.
yeah, right now I'm just kind of like building out. Like, okay, these games very likely coming out. These games have got dates coming out fairly early on in the year. I'm just gonna take these surefire ones. Like they might not be big points, but they're points. So all right, and now it's you get two picks, Gables.
All right. So this is gonna be a little bit less than late time. So here's what I'm gonna do. This game's gonna be coming out fairly soon. Now, if I could just go through and just get off the watch list and actually do draft game, that would be.
You could click. You could just click on select on that, and then you could draft it from there
Oh wow.
on your watch list. So
Okay. Okay. Topic is
oh,
available. Mhm.
my watch list.
I'm going with Windjammers 2.
Oh yeah, that's coming soon too. Good pick. Is that coming to Game Pass? I think it's coming to Game
I'm
Pass.
not sure. I'll tell you
I don't
what.
remember.
I love the original Windjammers, and from what I'm seeing, Windjammers 2, this could be that sleeper hit of 2022.
Yeah, I think that game's gonna review pretty well as well. It's a good safe pick. It's a solid pick. I don't think it's not gonna be. I don't think I think that game will probably be like low 80s.
Right.
Maybe high 70s. And that's so, you gotta take the you can't have all the home runs. You gotta take that. You gotta take that. Sometimes you just gotta get on base.
Absolutely.
Right. And you get to go again.
Yeah, I do get to go again. And should I do that or should I not? I think.
Boom.
Do 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 do. I do like this aspect of trying to decide what I wanted to try to do with this stuff. It's definitely something a bit different than like the norm, but I like this feeling that I am actually thinking through a lot of my choices beforehand.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
but with
I
this,
usually have like 4 or 5 games like in my mind ready to go.
yeah, for this one, I'm gonna go with Splatoon 3.
Nice. Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
A little bit
All
of
right.
a risk. Not sure if
Yeah.
it comes out this year, but at the same time, if it does, I feel like it's going to be comparable. It's not going to be like a middle of the road type of game. I think it could be like a good low 80s sort of game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those games like I think they typically do in the mid 80s
Yep.
review wise. So that's yeah. That's I mean that's very good because I think we were looking at Open Critic before we actually started recording, and only like 59 games in the history of I don't know how long Open Critic's been around for, but only 59 games have a 90 or higher, and the highest is 97, which is Mario Odyssey. So you can only one game last year had over 90, and it was
Yeah.
Forza Horizon 5 had a 92. Uh, so those do not come very often. So, but we could potentially see 3 or 4 this year if everything hits right. Unfortunately, Gables drafted all those fucking games. Seems like so. All right, so I got 2 picks here. You already. I wish it would take them off your watch list once you selected them because I about drafted Splatoon 3. um,
uh,
ooh, where do I want to go with this one? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Dying Light 2 is coming out in a couple weeks.
okay.
That first one, a lot of praise behind it. I don't. Who knows? Like that game has been in development for so long. You heard about all the stories about development hell, but the game has been
Yeah.
delayed 3 times this year in the last 12 months. After 2 years of like just going silent, everybody thought it was canceled. So who fucking knows how that
Yes.
game's gonna go? That's one I could very easily
And
see myself losing points on.
that's
Like,
the reason why I decided, because I thought about doing Dying Light 2 as well, but instead I decided to go with Splatoon 3. And that's
yeah,
because I was uncertain whether or not this thing would be because of the rocky kind of development cycle of Dying Light 2. I mean, it's coming up fairly soon. We'll know exactly if it's good or if it's below average.
yeah, yeah. I think, but it's got a big boom bust potential because that first one came out, people really liked it. And then I went ahead and did it. Advanced Wars 1+2.
Yep.
I think the game's gonna come out and do solid, pretty solid. So
Okay.
all right, now it's up to you, Gables.
Alrighty, so here I go again. Hmm.
My watch list is dwindling very quickly.
Oh, I bet so.
Ooh, I don't think I selected that one.
Hmm. Well, I could do
Man, I'm glad we did it this late because I would have drafted Stalker 2 for sure, and
Uh-huh.
that game just got delayed from April to December.
Oh
So
shit.
it's like now it's like is that game even gonna happen this year?
All right, so I'm gonna go with something a little unorthodox. So I'm going to go with the King of Fighters 15. King
Oh,
of Fighters. That's a well-known franchise. It's definitely a fun fighting game. I've played the last iteration stuff, and from what I'm seeing, it's fairly exciting to me. And this is the first one of the next gen sort of part of the series, so I feel like that's going to be at least over the 70% echelon. So
okay,
that's one.
all right.
Well, I could do that. I could do that.
Man, there's so many games out here. I'm like they're just like that's not happening this year. Like you already know. Like
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
chance.
exactly right. It's like so many of this stuff, and then all of a sudden it just goes from like say June all of a sudden to early 2022, and you don't know
Yeah.
exactly
And
where.
some are like TBA. And it's like no. It's like
Yeah, I know, right?
oh,
Hmm. Well, certainly not Madden. I'm not doing that. Let's see.
wow. The hate. The hate.
Well, traditionally, when it comes to ratings and stuff like that for Madden, especially if it's like a journalistic things, it's like it's no, the last couple of years have been below 70.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Yeah, I mean, even when they do like review really well, they don't even like. God damn
Yeah.
it. It's like they're not gonna rank. Like no one's gonna give it a 90. So, like,
Okay.
oh wow, yeah, I'm looking at Madden 21. Uh,
Yeah, that's
there's
why I
this.
don't have too much confidence with that. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with Tunic. Tunic, that game, the
Okay.
little fox and stuff like that, that sort of looks reminiscent
Yeah,
to a Legend of Zelda game.
I played the demo of that one. It seemed okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll check it out. I don't know if it's coming to Xbox though, so I don't know. But I don't know if it's gonna be on Game Pass or not. So that is one I would be interested in though if it when it does come out. If it does, especially if it comes to Game Pass. Gables, I'm gonna go for it. It's a game we're both very much looking forward to.
All right.
Uh, it's just come out last year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, it's only coming to Switch because otherwise I'd be way more excited if it
Oh
came to.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, but that's one downside. I feel like that might hit reviews a little bit. I don't know if there is online co-op because that's gonna suck if there is, and it's
Ooh.
on the fucking Switch. Shredder's Revenge.
Oh really? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
All
I
right.
thought about Shredder's Revenge, but at the same point, it's like I'm not too confident if it's going to release like within say 2022, possibly late
Yeah.
2022. But that's
I
why I went with
feel
Tunic.
it was supposed to be like a 2020, late 2020 game, and it got
Yeah.
delayed to 2021. To delayed it here, so
Right.
I feel pretty decent. It's gonna come out this year.
Okay.
Like I can't foresee it coming out too much after that. And Gables, I'm gonna just do this um, to hurt you because you hurt me.
Okay.
I'm taking Destiny 2 Witch Queen.
Nope. Ice cold.
Wow, you fucking asshole. I hope it comes out and you don't buy it. I hope they I hope they Final Fantasy 14 it and it comes out so successful that
Oh
they have to
man.
stop selling it and then you can't buy it. That's what I want to happen. It's your turn now.
All right. Well, the reason why I didn't go for, say, Destiny 2, the Witch Queen and stuff, I am not fairly confident that that game is going to be releasing to high scores when it initially comes out in February.
It's
But
gonna get a 98. It's gonna beat Mario Odyssey.
man, if that were the case, that would be hilarious. That would be a huge misplay by me. But no, instead, I'm going to go with. Hmm. Oh, all right. Why not? I'm going to go with Hellblade 2.
Not coming out this year, so there's I. It's already slated for 2023.
Oh.
So
Well, at least I got
zero
the.
for you. I wish it was though, Gables. I wish it was. It'd be an awesome year if we got Hellblade 2 on top of all the man. If just your games on your side came out this year, what an awesome year it'd be.
Oh yeah, it would be an awesome
We
year,
have
wouldn't
all
it?
these awesome games and then Windjammers too.
Oh, yeah. Ba-do. There's that. There's that.
How many games have we done so far?
I think
Lose
we've.
number.
I think we've done like barely 10.
You've done 10. We've each done 10, and
Okay.
you're doing number 11 right now. So we're halfway
All
through.
right. Yeah, we're like halfway through, so it's not too
So
bad.
we're churning through at a decent pace here. And you can follow along as well, people out there. You can just it's a public one. You can't join it, but you can follow along. Just look up DrunkNerds podcast, and you can find us on there. So
I can do it that way, or. Yeah, there's no way that's releasing this year.
oh boy, yeah, this is tough. I don't know how people do it with like big leagues where there's like uh, when like some of the ones I was looking at like there's 10 people in a league and everybody gets 12 games. I guess it'll be different though because like they only draft 6 apiece, and then you can wait, but that's still 60 games you got to draft.
Yeah, really.
And we're only drafting 40 today, 20 apiece. I couldn't imagine though. Fucking
Oh hell, no, I wouldn't have been able to imagine that as well. I mean, hell, it's taken a hell of a long time just to try to get something at least in the direction of what I wanted to try to select, because I
yeah,
keep having a couple different variables. Either it's going to release this year, or it may be like may
yeah,
not go with that whole crap. But,
yeah. No, it's tough because it's like, man, do I just keep going for like the easy ones that like I know are coming but aren't going to score high, or do I
mm-hmm.
start taking some swings here?
And I may just end up getting like a big old spit of swings, just because.
Yeah, I mean, you got a few. Yeah, you've got only one, two, three, four of your games are even dated for this year out of your 10 so far.
Yep.
Or
And I'm gonna go with Cuphead, the
Cuphead,
delicious last course.
yeah, coming
Quality.
out June 30th. I still feel like that game could very easily get delayed though.
Yeah, it definitely could be delayed, especially for like an October or November release.
Yeah, but I mean, it came out in June in 2017, and that game was announced in 2018. And it's supposed to be DLC, so uh, I'm gonna. Ooh, you know what? I feel good about this one, Gables. I'm gonna go with Sifu. That
Sifu,
game,
okay.
everybody is like the previews came out for that, and everybody is fucking raving about that game.
Cool.
That's that one. That's the. It's coming to PS4 and 5 only. It's the one where like you do martial art combat. It's the roguelike, but with like every time you die, you age.
Ooh.
Uh, so that game looks incredible. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I really want to play it. I don't know if I want to spend $40 on it. It's only digital too, so but that game looks incredible. Uh, okay, what do I want to do next here? Oh, I feel like maybe I should start taking some swings. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Gables, I'm gonna draft the Last of Us remake.
Okay.
That's been a rumor came out recently that it's slated to come out at the end of this year because of the TV shows coming out at the end of this year.
Right.
But I feel like if that TV show gets delayed, that game will get delayed. So, all right, yep, going with that. So it's on to you now, Gables.
All right.
Hmm.
Hmm. You know,
I had like a bunch of games initially to my watch list, but it is now like I had like 30 something games on my watch list, and now it's like I'm down to like 15. So
Hmm. Well, it's like what I was saying before. It's definitely going to be one of those things where I'm going to have to take a swing.
yeah,
All right. I am not even sure if this will release this year, but here it goes. Hollow Knight Silk Song.
all right, you did it. I knew somebody was gonna do it. I was trying to see how long I could wait on that one. That was one of the ones that was at the top of my watch list
We've
because it's
heard,
like
yeah,
that game, man. Man, that game was supposed to come out in 2020.
yeah,
Heard nothing. 2021 didn't even get mentioned at all this year. Last year,
yeah, exactly.
so
That's what I kind of feel like that if it's going to be coming out, I mean, it makes sense that it could be coming out this year, considering that it's had a long development cycle. The developer, the guy that's been orchestrating, trying to create this game and stuff like that, he's been having a lot of like issues, like in terms of health and then back and forth. But I feel like this year will be a would definitely make sense with that.
yeah, that's kind of like why when I drafted Shredder's Revenge, maybe I think I should just still song instead. But it's like that game has been delayed for so long; it's got to come out this year.
All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna go with another one right here: Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
All right, yeah, big DLC coming out in June. So yeah,
Yep.
that's smart. Yeah, I mean, people love that game. It reviewed well. I imagine that expansion is going to review pretty well as well as on that one. All right, my turn here. All right. Oh boy. All right. Well, this one's coming out in a few days, actually.
Oh boy.
Uh, Nobody Saves the World. Uh,
Okay.
Not getting a lot of buzz. It had a preview like I think early 20 is either early 2021, late 2020. Who, what's the name of that fucking um, Lucha Metroid Vania game?
Guacamole.
Guacamelee 1 and 2. This is the people that made that.
Oh,
That's a new
so
game. It's coming to Game Pass next week. Uh, there's some good buzz about it,
okay.
and coming out next week. I feel like that game, once again, not gonna be a. I don't think it's gonna like fucking blow anybody's skirt up, but I think worst case scenario it's like a 77 or something like that. Best case maybe it's like in the mid to high 80s. So that game could be really cool though, but it could be the next Hades. You never know. Uh, all right, what do I want to do next? Uh, yeah, you know, fuck, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do what will be one of the biggest games that for sure will hit this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the highest selling game of the year.
All right.
Guarantee it like clockwork. The next Call of Duty game.
Okay.
I mean, nobody liked the last one, or I already forgot what it's called. Vanguard. I just remembered it. Uh, but people, it still got like in the high 70s. So I feel like, you know, it's a layup. It's I'm gonna give me the fucking 6 7 points I'm gonna get for it. I know it's coming. Watch this to be the first time in like 20 years a fucking Call of Duty doesn't come out.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, that would actually even set like the whole thing for the Hellblade 2. Possibly not coming out this year, but
Yeah. So we decided we bumped up the release date for Hellblade. It's going out this year now.
all right. Well, you're going to be going with indie game stuff, and I'm going to be going with one too. And this one is. Oh, wait a minute. I need to. Yeah, for some reason, sometimes you get like a little error message if you try to do it through the
Yeah, you
watch
get like a
list.
delay on it. Yeah. Sometimes you got to back out and go back in. Man, this is getting hard.
Oh, absolutely, it is.
It's like I could just keep taking these easy singles here. Give me that easy 6 7 points, or do I start
Hmm.
taking some bigger swings?
Yeah, really.
Because you're making me nervous because you've taken a lot of swings. It's like I'm looking at these here at your list. I'm looking at Breath of the Wild, Ragnarok, Hellblade
Hmm.
2, Silk Song. I feel like if you get two of those to hit, like it's game over for me.
Hmm.
Whereas like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, literally everything on my list except for two are like iffy if they're coming out this year.
Yeah, I know, right? That's just gonna be kind of crazy.
It's like all but like only like 4 of yours actually have release dates.
I'm going with Bayonetta 3.
All right, yeah, I've been really close. I've been hovering over that button on that one. Yeah, God, I'm so excited for that game. I think that game's gonna do so fucking well. I want
Yeah.
to see I want to see what the open critic is on Bayonetta critic. I want to see the Bayonetta score for two. Oh, why does it do that to me? Bayo, damn it. Bayonetta 1 has a 85 though.
Yeah.
That's shocking. I didn't realize it reviewed that well.
Hmm.
Wow, Bayonetta 2 has a 91. Fuck. Battlefield 2042 has a 65 on here. Vanguard has a 72. God damn it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What the hell is this
Grand
one?
Theft Auto Trilogy has a 54. Imagine like if you knew that game was coming and you drafted that. Oh my god, that would suck. Oh, I didn't think about that one, Tyler. That's a good one.
All right, I'm gonna go with a game here that's an indie game as well, but it's actually inspired by a classic game, which I think it's gonna surprise a bit of people. And this is gonna
Okay.
the projected points though is fairly low, so let's see. This is a risk for me. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
What the fuck is that?
This game is pretty much inspired by Jet Set Radio or Jet Gran Radio, right? And the
Okay.
whole concept of it is kind of like an action game sort of s type of thing with there's a bunch of different things inside the game. I think it's going to be a fun one, and I think it's going to be rating up on 70 on Metacritic, on Open Critic.
Okay. 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 All right. Is it me now? Oh, it is me. All right. Ooh, boy. Okay. God damn it. Oh, this sucks. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play it safe
Okay,
on this next one here. We go with games got a release date soon. Tiny Tina's Wonderland
all right. Tiny Tina's
coming out.
Wonderland.
Borderland games review pretty well, even though this is a side one, and I don't think Borderlands 3 didn't really light anybody's skirt on fire. I think that game probably did pretty well. I'm gonna look it up. Well, I should probably Google this shit. I should probably look it up before I pick them. But Borderlands 3, I wanted to see how that did. Why does it do this to me? God, every time I click on it, it goes something else. Borderlands 3. There it is. 80. That's if it gets hey, if it gets another 80, I'll be fine with that. I can live with that. Um, okay, so I get to go again. I really need to take these off after you pick them. What do I want to do? Huh? Oh, Gables.
And what's that?
I'm gonna do it.
And what you gonna
I'm
do?
doing it. It's a game we've been wanting for so long.
Uh-oh.
We've been just dreaming about since the good old days
Okay.
on N64. The spiritual sequel to No Mercy.
Oh.
All Elite Wrestling, the video game. I'm going for it.
Oh shit,
Going
dude.
for it. I think if that game comes out and does well, that game. I'm not saying it's gonna get 90s. People will fucking go nuts if that happens. If that
Oh
game comes out and
yes.
it's anywhere near as good as possible. But I feel like also if that game is not what we wanted, that game is gonna fucking do terrible.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm with you there, dude, because that's something that could potentially do just that. I mean, from what the initial previews of it looked like, it looked like it was going to be. It looks like it's going to be interesting and stuff, but it could very easily be full of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go with something that may be similar, but
Okay.
this one's unannounced. So it definitely is going to be a risk for me.
Okay. Babylon's Fall.
Nope. Mario Kart unannounced.
God damn it! Oh, you went for it. God damn it! It was my next pick. It was gonna be my next one. I was gonna do it. I was gonna go for
Oh
it.
man, you realize, man, it's like I'm playing with fucking fire here, right?
You are.
Because
You
it's
are.
like, I mean, the Mario
I
Kart thing is one thing, but it's like I'm making the fucking big old swing here that this year is going to be a new Mario Kart game, Hollow Knight Silk Song. I mean, I've already swung and missed probably with Hellblade 2. I mean, for God's sakes, it's already confirmed for 2023.
yeah.
But yeah, those two big ones, and then it's like Bayonetta 3, obviously. I think that's going to be a good one. But God, that's also being a big thing if Elden Ring actually hits like the whole hype stuff and shit.
Yeah. God damn. Okay. Yeah. If all of Gable's games came out this year, I mean, it would be an all-time great year.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Uh, I will take the L gladly if all those games actually dropped. But even if like I said, half of those games dropped, I'm so fucked. It's not even funny.
Oh
It's
my
like I'm
god.
taking big swings here, but it's like my biggest swing so far is like all elite wrestling in the game. Gable's like big swings over here, fucking Mario Kart.
Oh my god, I
Um,
feel like I'm getting too greedy with that. Obviously, I feel like I am getting too greedy with that shit, but fuck. Um,
well, we each got 4 games left to draft, so
oh, I know. It's definitely something that,
it's getting harder now because it's like because you're guaranteeing these ones because after that we each start bidding on stuff. But if I bid on a game, it tells Gables, but it doesn't tell Gables how much I bid. We
right?
get $100 each to bid on these extra games, but like we talked about, you can't just keep adding drop whenever you want. And like up like, do I go and spend all the drop fill out the rest of my? We can only hold 32 games, so
Yeah,
we're gonna have 12 free spots after this draft. So it's like, do we fucking start bidding on games right away? Do we wait until we get confirmations, but then we gotta fucking outbid each other on them? So it's like it's even more gambling after that. Like what we want to do. Like I said, we only got $100, and we only, uh, these ones are locked in no matter what. So that's why it's like kind of tough, like taking these big leaps on these ones because like tomorrow they could announce that you know Breath of the Wild 2 is getting delayed the next year, but Gables is stuck with it. But
yeah, absolutely.
say he just bid on it, picked it up for $5, he could drop it if it got delayed.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna make two big gambles on this one too. So I'm gonna go and draft Stray, which that's that cat
okay,
game for
yeah,
the
yeah,
PS5.
I'm looking forward to that one. I have no idea what that game is still, but I'm looking forward to it. All right, all right, now it's me. So Gables has got 3 picks left. I got 4. I'm gonna go with this one. It's a sequel to my number 10 game for 2021.
Okay.
The Devil in Me from the Dark Pictures anthology. This is
Oh,
uh,
okay.
the Until Dawn people. Uh, I talked about it. They have really given me hope that they can bring this back, and that we can that this isn't that this genre isn't dead. They haven't lost that magic touch with last year's game. So
Okay.
I'm going for it. Going for sweet. They come out every October. So they usually score. They usually score decently. I'm gonna look it up. I really should stop drafting and then looking up. I should really look it up. Anthology. Oh, it's Dark Pictures. Here it is. House of Ashes. How'd that do? 73. God damn it. Okay. Fuck. My big swings aren't even like good swings. Uh, it's hitting foul balls here. Fuck me. This is tough. All right. I'm going to go for this one too. It's got a date. It's already got delayed once. I don't feel like it's going to get delayed again. Saints Row.
You're gonna go with Saints
I
Row.
don't feel
Okay.
great about it. I don't feel great about it at all. Because I feel great that game's gonna come out this year, but I don't know how well it's gonna do. But fuck it, going for it.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Oh boy, this is tough.
Absolutely, it is. I could go that way. I could go.
It's like everything else on my watch list here is like either unannounced shit or second half of 2022 shit.
That's true. I'm gonna go with another indie game. And now, if I could just go and just remember that. Okay, come on. I'm gonna go with River City Girls 2.
Okay.
That was a sequel to a game that was put out by Way Forward and stuff like a few years back, and it was a fairly comparable beat 'em up. And on top of that, okay, let's see what the top ones available again are. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. Ghostwire Tokyo.
All right. Wow, that was one of the ones I was thinking about. So I just don't, man. I'm so hopeful that game is good because I love Evil Within. Uh,
Whew.
Honestly, actually, no. Part of me doesn't hope it's good because then maybe they'll go back to Evil Within. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with this game. I don't know anything about these games, but I just looked them up. It's coming out next month. I looked up the it's the third one of them. I looked up 1 and 2. They both have an 86.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go with it. Total War, Warhammer 3. I
Oh
don't know
my God,
anything about these
Tyler.
games. I don't know anything about it, but I'm doing it.
Oh, are we really at that point now?
We're at that point, Gables. We are at that point. I'm
We
looking
gotta
up
go
this
with
one too.
Warhammer
I'm
games.
just yeah. I'm pulling out fucking. I don't even know
Oh,
what here.
oh,
Uh, I don't even know what these games are here. I'm just.
oh, that's, oh, that's just so fucking hilarious.
I don't even know what that game is. All right. Oh boy. How did that one do? I'm gonna. All right. I'm searching here. I'm being smart now with like 2 picks left
Yeah.
of like how I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's not that great. That's a big swing for nothing. Oh my god. Fucking Chocobo GP. Uh,
Um,
WWE 2K22's in there, Gables.
yeah, that's true.
He's like, yeah, that's a thing.
That's the thing.
Uh, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it, dog. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Oh,
It's got to happen. It's got
okay.
to happen. They're totally redoing everything. It's got to happen. That was my last. Was that my last pick? That was my last. That was
That
my
was your last
last one.
pick.
Oh fuck! I thought I had one more round.
Oh,
I had so many other options. If I would have known, I would have done something better.
whoa, well, okay. So let's see. I began this thing and now I end it. So what exactly could I end this on that would be interesting?
I say just do. I say go for Starfield, Gables.
Oh, come on. That's not coming out this year. Oh, shit. I could have done that one. But
You've gambled on bigger.
yes, I have gambled on bigger. Absolutely, I have. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, I could go that route too.
Also, I did forget to mention for people listening, for every point over 90 it scores, you get double points. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
so say if the game comes out and has 100 out of 100 on OpenCritic, uh, you get 30 points plus additional 10. So, uh, that's I mean, obviously that's where it happened. I mean, Mario Odyssey has a 97. So that's high. That's the highest score game in there. But if you get a 97, that's what? That's 27 plus there. So it's 34 points. So
All right, let's go ahead and just draft my last game.
okay. I feel pretty decent on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Your list scares the shit out of me.
I'm sorry, I have to laugh with that. Oh, so many big swings.
Uh huh. You are the Jason Giambi. You know, we can handle the one solo home run, but Gables has got like fucking 8 different like bases loaded. Is he gonna strike out looking, or is he gonna fucking hit a grand slam?
Mm, yeah, that's the thing,
That's
isn't
like
it?
that's your entire list.
Mm.
Looking at Gable's list here, he's gonna go like 6 for 20 with like 9 strikeouts, but 6 fucking grand slams and beat me. All my games are gonna come out, but they're all gonna be fucking singles and doubles.
Oh god.
I'm gonna all 20 are gonna release, but they're all gonna be like 78, 72, 83. I'm gonna look at Gables 0, 0, 0, 0, 37, 0, 0, 0, 422, 0, 0, 0, 9, 0, 0, 32.
Oh my gosh. Not meaning to take too long here. I'm trying to freaking.
Don't forget, we do, just because we don't draft them doesn't mean we can't pick them up later.
That's
So,
fairly true too.
but the key is though is that if you try to bid on it, I will get an alert that you bid on it. So
That's very true too.
that's the big thing here is like yeah, like if we draft it, we're stuck with it, but it takes a chance away from somebody else getting it. So
Hmm.
he's over there laughing at me. That son of a
You
bitch.
should have never given me the idea.
God damn it! Did you do it? You doing it?
Yes, I have. Starfield.
Starfield, he did it. All right, cool. Thank God he did it.
You're just thinking to yourself like,
So,
oh god.
well, because that's what I was talking about at the beginning, where it's like that one's scary because it very easily could happen and hit, but also it's a double risk because we don't know how good that game's gonna be,
That's true.
and that game could very easily be. I want like okay, let's look at like Fallout 76. I'm gonna look it out. Fallout 76. I want to see the score on that one. 53. That's if you had that on your list, you lost 17 points. We'll look
Wow.
at Fallout 4. 88. So, I mean, that's the scale we're talking about here. So, I don't think it's gonna be a 50. They're not gonna fuck it up. They're not gonna fuck up again. But there's so many risks where it's a new IP. It's their first real game since Fallout 4 because
Absolutely.
kind of
Plus,
count
they got the
that.
backing of Microsoft and not like full
Yeah,
on them themselves trying to go forward. So they have obviously helped to help iron out
yeah.
shit at
And
launch.
all the rumors are saying that like it sounds like you know Starfield would have came out last year. Uh, if it was just Bethesda that was making this game, but since like yeah, it's owned by Microsoft. Microsoft's like no, take a year, iron all that shit out. But anyways, we've each drafted 20. I'm going to run through it real fast.
Yep.
What Gables has drafted. Gables has drafted Elden Ring, Breath of the Wild 2, God of War Ragnarok, Triangle Strategy, A Plague Tale Requiem, Windjammers 2, Splatoon 3, King of Fighters 15, Tunic, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, Cuphead The Delicious Last Course, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, Bayonetta 3, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, Mario Kart unannounced, Stray, River City Girls 2, Ghostwire Tokyo, and Starfield. Uh, I have drafted Horizon Forbidden West, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Gran Turismo 7, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Forspoken, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction, Dying Light 2 Stay Human, Advance Wars 1 plus 2 Reboot Camp, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, Destiny 2 The Witch Queen, Sifu The Last of Us Remake, Nobody Saves the World, the next Call of Duty, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, All Elite Wrestling the Game, Dark Pictures Anthology, The Devil in Me, Saints Row, Total War 3, Total War Warhammer 3, and Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So we each got 20. Uh, we talked about Gables he's taken a lot of big swings here.
Yes.
I've taken a lot of bunt. I'm doing a lot of bunting, just getting on base. So we'll see if what strategy works out. That's not it for us for all that. We still have 12 open spots that we can
Mm-hmm.
add, but we have $100 we can bid on games, but we don't have to fill those up right away. We can bid on them anytime over the next 12 months. Every maybe like once a month or something like that. We'll do like a check-in.
Right.
I'll put a note in our show notes to like take a peek at it, like do some updates on our list, how we're doing. Uh, that way we kind of keep us engaged in it, keep everybody knowing how we're doing. But yeah, that is our list. Uh, tell us what you think. You can actually, like I said, you can look at our list whenever you want. You just go to fantasycritic.games and look up DrunkNerds podcast. You'll find it. You can actually just click and follow it if you want to. You want to get updates on our list and look at it any time. But yeah, it's open to anybody to look at. But that is our list for right now. Uh, yeah, so we'll be back on a few days with a normal podcast. But thank you guys so much for listening. Let us know what you think about this. This
Mm.
was our first. We've never done this before. We've never done Fantasy Critics. We've never done a fantasy league before like this. We've never done a podcast like this before.
Oh.
So let us know what you think of it. Things you liked, disliked, and all that. Like, follow, subscribe everywhere we're at: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. wherever. We're on it. Listen to it. Thank you guys so much for listening. I was your host. I was Tyler.
And I've been Colonel Gables. Thank you for enjoying this little experiment that we decided to go forth and operate on. But yes, thank you very much, and have yourself a good time and have yourself a good night.
Bye, guys.
See ya.